Today is going to be a good day. Alright guys, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also as the Beard with the Machine here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about it. Today, already starting out pretty good. Hopefully this deal goes through. That big receiver I bought a while back at an auction for like $10. I bought, I think, everything for like $27, but there was a lot of other things in there. Got a message today that I'm gonna go meet a guy who wants to pay 75 bucks for it. I put it up for 150 on Facebook Marketplace, and definitely gonna take 75. It's huge, heavy, cumbersome, it's in the way, so $75. It works perfectly fine, in really good condition. I just want it out of my house because it's so big, so that's good. If he paid 75 bucks, I'm so happy to get this thing gone, and that's pretty good because my I always tell people I want to make $100 a day, and you know, I'm already making 75 before 9 o'clock, so not too bad there. I've already listed 4 items, and I will go over what I'm going to list today and how much that my storage locker will end up being, you know, how much of listed property that I have or goods, and then we're going to go from there. This Facebook Marketplace is so fun. We were going to meet at the post office because that's where I'm going, and then he said, well, I work right by there, so can you meet me at this place? And then I'm not even meeting him, I'm meeting like somebody else there that has the money. So we'll see how this goes. This isn't as sketchy as a couple that I've done. I've done some really sketchy ones where after I've done it, I was like, I should tell the stories of the sketchy ones. Boom, $75 hairs right there on a local sale this early in the morning. I will take that all day long. Now I'm sitting here waiting at the post office to go in, so that's not bad. Today, is anybody else like, they won't get any questions on eBay for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and all of a sudden, it's like everybody has questions about stuff that you posted, or they want to know this, they want to know that. Today has been, I mean, it's early, it's like 9:30. It's not early, but I mean, 9:30 in the morning, Eastern time. It's probably like 5 o'clock California time. I think it's called Pacific time, but I call it California time. But so I mean, I've already had like 5 people ask multiple questions, and a lot of it isn't like bad things. Like, I used to always get scared when that sound would go off when I was new, because it usually meant somebody had a problem with a thing or a product. Now most of the time they're just asking more questions, like I didn't take good enough pictures, or they want to know sizes of clothing. One person wanted to know if I had like more items than what I was showing, if they want to buy more things, which I didn't. And then one person, I just put up a huge fishing lot that I had on the camera yesterday, and I put that up for $100 because it also comes with the ugly stick bag, and I filled everything up because I felt like that was the best way to go with that, because parting them out would have taken, number one, a little bit more time to sell, and somebody's going to buy that's well over probably $300 worth of goods there, because that bag I think is worth 50 or 60 bucks, like, you know, to go buy someplace else. So you know, $100 for all that stuff is, I think, a really good deal, plus shipping. Shipping's gonna be expensive because it weighs about 8 pounds. It won't be an oversized package. I'll be able to fit it in a 12 by 12 by 12, but it's 8 pounds worth of stuff, and that's not even weights. There's no like lead in there. That's just pure, you know, like lures and stuff. So it's a lot of gear for $100. I think somebody's gonna buy that, no problem. So I'm gonna sit here and wait a little bit, do a little Instagramming and YouTubing, and then go in there, and I got to go to the FedEx place, which is pretty far away, which I don't really want to go to because I want to get home and start listing, but I really don't have that much more to list out of that storage locker. Like, I'm almost done. So 2 days is right on the money, 2 to 3 days, and I'll be good to go. All right, so slight change of plans. I went home and I was actually on Facebook Marketplace for a second to delete what I just sold, and I noticed that there's somebody selling like 80 hats. And these are like motorcycle hats. They're not all Harley Davidson by any means. I think there's like a couple Harley Davidson in there. And so there's like 40 hats and 40 do-rags. I can't really see what the do-rags are, but he was asking $100 for all 80. And I messaged him, I said, would you take $1 a piece for 80 bucks? And he said, yeah. So how can you not pick that up? I mean, you're talking, you know, there's a couple Snap-on hats in there, Harley Davidson hats, Bike Week hats from like the 90s. I feel like this is a really good buy. So I'm heading over there now. So really, if you think about it, that's $75. I'll just add $5 to it, and I'm gonna turn something that's been sitting in the house forever into like probably $700 to $1,000 worth of listable goods on eBay. So we're gonna see exactly how this goes. Hopefully they're as good. The do-rags, it all depends what they are. If they're Harley Davidson stuff, that's gonna be some money, especially if they're old Harley Davidson stuff. But who knows? I'm gonna go over here and see what I can find, and then I'll show you all what to get. Hopefully it's a really good deal. Just got back to the house, and we did do the deal for $80. I did get something else for $100, what I'll show you. But these are the hats right here. They all have to be, they're all like old and kind of beat up, but some of these are pretty nice. Like that's a Harley Davidson bike. We have a lot of Harley Davidson stuff, and obviously there's some like fading on some of these, but some of them they're not. And again, $1 a piece into all these. They all need to be clean. I'm actually just going to throw them all in the washer. Like this one's pretty heavily stained, but some of these stains will come out. But these Harley Davidson one, people will still buy them because they really, people like that faded, beat up look. So these are like all nice fitted hats, all Harley Davidson. There's more Harley in here than I thought. Like this one's right here. This one's pretty cool. This is a red stripe beer hat, actually branded red stripe. That's in really good condition. It's like a corduroy type of feel. So definitely I think I did pretty good on these. Some will probably be unsellable, but that's one of those things that you have to think about when you buy stuff like this in bulk, that some are going to be unsellable. So realistically, I'll probably have about $2 or $1.50 into each one, but I guarantee you the ones that I sell will be worth $10 or more. And then I bought these, and I don't really know about this. I spent $100 on these. I have 130 of them, so it's about 76 cents or 80 cents into each one. And these are brand new. It's hard to see, but that says Snap-on Racing, and they're little paperweights. So they're like etched in there, actually made of glass, and they come with a little box and just a really cool little like maybe Christmas gift or something. I have all these right here, and again, 80 cents into these. There's only one listed on eBay, none sold, and I think they're going for like $16 or $20. I'm thinking that I will probably price these pretty high and have best offer on, and then go from there. I mean, I have 80 cents into them, only $100, so if I sell 10 for, you know, $10, that's $100, so that'll be my money back. We're actually gonna sell 11 to, you know, because of fees, and then the rest will be profit, and the rest of that's, I mean, you're talking $1,000 in profit. This might take a year or two to sell, to be honest with you, because I don't know the market on really cool snap. Well, that's a really good etching. Like, it's really hard to see, which is a shame, but that's not a really bad looking etching. That's really clean looking, and it has a nice Snap-on logo in there. And that's the reason why I bought them, is because of the name brand. So hopefully they will sell. I'm gonna clean that one up because my fingerprints are on it now, but definitely a good pickup. So all this right here cost me $180, and I'm thinking realistically $1,800 in sales on this one. I'm gonna say $1,000 on the Snap-on little glass things, just because how many I have, and then the hats, probably $800 on these, because some of these, there's a couple real old Snap-on things that go for like $50, $25. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these in the washer and then start listing the other things. But that was definitely a good little pickup, I think. And we'll see. I mean, these right here, sometimes you gotta risk it and then take chances. I just really think that these will sell. I don't think they're gonna sell fast. I just really think that they are cool enough to sell, you know, 130 of them for sure, especially around Christmas time. But I'll list those, and it's pretty easy listing because it's going to be one listing with a multi-quantity. So definitely it's pretty simple, and I'll cross post them. All right, so I've been posting a lot of things today on Facebook Marketplace, and I have to say that it's been pretty decent. I already have a buyer for those little targets for I think $20, and then right now I'm trying to meet this guy at the food line in the pouring down rain to 2 come-alongs for $30, and that's out of the storage locker. So I'm quickly making my money back on that, so that is going to turn out to be a really good buy. So hopefully this turns out and I'm not just waiting here. I always hate these when you're here before them, and then who knows if they will ever get here. Actually, I think this might be him right here. All right, guy was on time, pretty good, not too bad. Facebook Marketplace, not terrible today. I have to say that bought some stuff on it, also sold some stuff on it, so I might have to take back me saying how horrible it is. But so far, doing pretty good. I got to go back and list a couple more things for the storage locker, then that'd be it. But this rain is like really pouring down, and I don't mind working in the rain, but it's freezing outside. Probably people in Canada that are watching me are laughing, going, you don't know what freezing is, and that's 100% true. But for me, it's 45 degrees out, so very chilly. So I'm done listing everything from the storage unit lot, and this is the breakdown of the numbers. This is my actual ending gross number that I have listed. This does not include shipping or anything. That's just how much I listed everything for. So it's $14.63. This actually does not include that right there, which is the Mustang seat. I still have to figure out exactly what motorcycle that goes to. I haven't really researched it yet, but I think that's either going to go for like $50 to $75 most likely. So right there, if you round that up, because some of these are actually, I think about 10 of these are auctions. I'm probably going to make about $1,500 in the fees and everything like that. So I definitely more than doubled my money on that. It only took 2 days. So definitely not bad on that storage unit. I've been impressed with them since, but I'm very picky. I don't like furniture. I don't like mattresses. I like tools, fishing gear, outdoor gear, because it seems to sell a lot faster in the area. And I've already made about half my money back in 2 days on that. So about, I would say another week, I'll have all my money back, then the rest will be profit. But I just got off the phone with a guy and I'm about ready to pick up a huge camera lot that is just, I think I'm going to easily make 4 times my money, hopefully. So I'm going to go up there and check it out. It's about an hour away. So I'm about ready to jump in the car and do that. All right, so we picked everything up for the camera lot, and here it is. I paid $175 for this, and it does seem like a lot of money, but this stuff right here goes for a pretty decent amount of money. All Nikon stuff is pretty good, and this is not all the stuff that I got. I'll go show you a little bit more, but this right here has sold comps. I just sold one of these for $200 plus shipping. I will probably make $50 on this, and then all this stuff right here will be profit. It actually came with the manuals, and it also came with all the bags right there. And the reason I'm not going out there is I have hats in the dryer. When you put hats in the dryer, they make a terrible noise. It just sounds like rocks are in there. Because I have to clean all the hats that I bought earlier. So I just threw them all in there and they'll be fine. They're coming clean pretty good. So that's my day today. So the storage locker is completely done. Everything is listed. I just made 2 more sales from there. So that stuff I'll be in the good in that in no time. And I still got to research the seat, but another day in the life of me, just hustling, trying to make a living on eBay. So I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully it's been entertaining. Hopefully it's been educational. I'll always catch you on the next one.